Hello, raw food rehabbers. It's Penny, and it is Friday evening in beautiful Medford, Oregon, and I'm coming to you as live as I can, even though I know I must look tired because I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror a while ago, and I just have like these. I get this way when I travel. I get really, like, my skin gets really dehydrated, even though I've been drinking tons of water. But anyway, so I made it in one piece, and it's been a totally crazy day. I must have not been prayed up or something. I don't know, because, or maybe, you know how things happen sometimes. So I get to Medford. Flights were like, they were like butter. They were totally smooth, little bitty tiny planes. The first plane, or the second plane, was most interesting because I sat next to this extremely large man, and I was thinking about, raw food rehab, but he really, honestly, probably needed to buy 2 seats, because I'm not I got a caboose on me, and so we were very cozy in our little, it was one of those small planes where there's 2 seats here and 2 seats here, and then I'll be darned if on the second flight, we had about an hour to go on the flight. I don't know who or what the situation was, but I'm pretty sure somebody pooped their pants. I'm not even kidding, because it was, finally after about 15 minutes, I just kind of got used to it, but, it was an eye-watering experience. It was really bad, and, I'm laughing, but can you imagine if that had been you? That's like my worst, with my irritable bowel syndrome background, that's my worst fear. Poop your pants in public. Can't think of anything much worse than that. So, got off that flight, hurriedly went to my rental car desk, went to Enterprise, and I'm like, I'm ready to get a car and get to the hotel and get things going. And so, try to get checked in, get my car. Well, basically, she's like, do you have another credit card? This one's not working. And I'm like, well, I have another one, but this is the one that should be working because my husband put funds in my account, for my travel and blah, 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 and yada, yada, and it wasn't happening. So I called my husband, and he did put funds in my account this morning at 8:30. So, that wasn't coming through. It won't come through until midnight tonight. So here I am. Fortunately, I've got a little bit of cash, and so I grab a cab, come to the hotel, and, the thought crossed my mind, is the hotel going to, how's that going to go? And I thought, no, I don't need to worry about that because, all they want is a credit card to hold the room because I've already got the reservation. And then, my plan is Bunny and I are going to split the room. We're going to pay cash, when we leave, whatever. Checked in, no problem, get to the room, start unpacking some of my stuff. And the front desk calls, do you have another credit card? And so we talked on the phone for a little bit, and I kind of got the gist from the woman at the front desk that she'd already talked to her manager, and if I didn't come up with a tangible credit card that we could run at least, put a hold of at least $350 on, I was going to be repacking my bags and hitting the streets. And I was thinking, well, at least I know that there are people in this vicinity who know me, and I could go. I guess I could go camp with Carrie and her dog. I don't camp, but, I was willing. Or I could call Kevin Gianni and be like, is there room in the kale whale for me? Anyway, got a hold of my husband, his business account. He was able to fax them a front and back of his, his business card, and everything's fine. So I'm all set, and I'm ready, just thinking, well, I'm going to grab a cab, and I'm going to go pick Bunny up at the airport, and we're going to use her credit card, and we're going to rent a car, and I had the whole thing all planned out. And then I get a direct message from Bunny that she's arrived in one of her connecting flights in Portland 2 hours late. So that means she's missed the next 2 connecting flights. She had like some crazy, ridiculous schedule to get here, like 4 different connecting flights or something. So the last I heard from Bunny is she was thinking that she was going to fly into Portland tonight and rent a car in Portland and drive to Medford. Guys, that's like a 5-hour drive at best in the night. And, you know, whatever time it is here, I don't know, I think it's like 7 something here. Well, it's, to her body, it's 10 o'clock already. I mean, and I know she and I both woke up before the butt crack of dawn. I mean, it was, the birds weren't singing, and it was dark. It was probably 4:45 when I got up. So, and she left before I did. So, the woman cannot drive all night, I don't think. I mean, I know she's Superwoman, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. So, you'll have to tune in tomorrow as the Raw world turns, and we'll let you know how Bunny arrived in Medford, because I know she's coming. She has to speak tomorrow, and she thinks she's speaking Sunday at 2 o'clock. It's tomorrow. And so anyway, you know, I guess if something happens and she doesn't show up, I guess I could get on stage and do a little soft shoe for everybody. Oh, gosh. Well, anyway, it's great to be here, and I'm really going to look forward to hitting that bed tonight. I am seriously feeling it. I'm feeling the travel tiredness. And everybody say a prayer for Bunny, that she is fine wherever she is, and that the guardian angels will watch over her and get her here safely. So I love you guys, and I will look forward to seeing you at Raw Union Fest tomorrow. Bye.